If you're doing research into car and boat detailing classes, then I encourage you to watch this video all the way through to the end. Taking any pro-level detailing class can be a substantial investment, and you want to make sure you're getting the best training for your style of learning and your style of detailing. There are two types of detailing classes, academic and hands-on. I've taught both. An academic class combines classroom time with garage time, and it's a great option for a lot of people. I think both styles of classes, academic and hands-on, are great ways to learn more about detailing. So my goal with this video is to help you decide which type of class is best for you. So watch all the way through the end, because I'm going to outline in detail what our classes are like. My 3-day classes for Dr. Beasley's Future of Detailing program cover the most popular and profitable topics in the car and boat detailing industry. There are no chairs and zero sitting, and there's certainly no PowerPoint presentation in our 100% hands-on training classes. Let me share what you're going to do on each of the 3 days. The first day, you're going to learn the 3 major types of paint correction that match the 3 basic menu package options you should be offering your customers if you detail for money. Not every customer wants or needs a show car detailing package, as most of your customers are bringing you their daily driver, grocery getter, or a commuter car. And if you're an enthusiast detailing your own cars, chances are good you have different types of vehicles in all different conditions. Not every car you own needs a show car detailing process. For example, your daily drivers. These 3 major types of paint correction will still apply to you. You'll start Friday learning how to do show car detailing, which is learning how to use a multiple step process to take a severely neglected car to show car quality. We begin at 7:30 a.m. sharp, and the first tool you're going to learn how to use is the rotary polisher with a wool pad to do the major paint correction step. Next, you're going to learn how to use gear-driven orbital polishers to refine the results from the rotary polisher step to create a swirl-free and hologram-free finish. We follow this with how to correctly install a ceramic coating, and this is just the first car for the first day. After the show car detailing session, the next class section covers one-step paint correction and ceramic coatings. For this class session, you'll be training on cool cars that are in better condition than the first cars you trained on, because you're learning different approaches to paint correction based upon the condition of the paint. In other words, this is real-world training, whether you detail for money or you're only detailing your own cars. For this class session, you'll have the opportunity to test out multiple types of orbital polishers, including both gear-driven orbital polishers like the Flex Beast, Sea Beast, and Super Beast, and also the Rupes Millet and the Harbor Freight Forced Rotation Polisher. This is your chance to try before you buy any of these amazing polishers on the market today. And after you've tested multiple polishers, you'll have a good idea which polisher fits your style of detailing best. You'll also be able to use multiple brands of free spinning random orbital polishers like Rupes, Griot's Garage, Milwaukee, DeWalt, and Harbor Freight. After the paint correction step, you will again train on installing a different type of ceramic coating for a well-rounded learning experience. This is the second class session for the day, and you're not done yet. The third class session for the first day of this 3-day class is called One-Step Ceramic AIO Paint Correction. For this class, you'll learn how to detail cars fast using a ceramic AIO or all-in-one, which works like a compound, a polish, and a ceramic coating in a single product. For this class session, we bring in cars in better shape than the ones you've worked on in the first 2 class sessions, as this teaches you the capabilities of a ceramic AIO as well as the limits of a ceramic AIO. And these are vital skills you need, as well as vital knowledge experience you need to possess in order to be a successful professional detailer, or when choosing the best approach for taking care of your own cars, motorcycles, and also RVs. That's 3 of the top paint correction topics in the car detailing industry, and you'll learn all 3 in the first day. And besides these 3 major paint correction topics, you'll also learn multiple other detailing topics, depending upon the needs of the cars we bring in for you to train on. For example, extreme prep wash, glass polishing, cosmetic engine detailing, black plastic trim restoration, headlight correction, and one of my favorites, how to machine clean and machine dress tires. Basically, anytime I'm teaching class, I do what I call a brain dump. Any aspect of one of the training cars that needs attention, we cover it. You'll learn what the problem is, what the tools, products, and techniques are to solve it. On Saturday, the second day, we build on the skills you learned Friday to tackle advanced paint correction techniques. We cover how to remove orange peel, surface texture, modeling, and other paint defects like runs and sags via dry sanding by hand and dry sanding by machine. We do not use demo hoods for these lessons. We bring in the real deal for you to train on. By this I mean custom cars with custom paint jobs. Why custom paint? In the real world, nobody should be sanding factory paint. It's too thin and you would burn right through it. So we bring in cool cars that have been restored or customized and have received a custom paint job where the painter has sprayed extra paint because they know the paint is going to be sanded and perfected to a true show car finish with maximum DOI. This means you're going to be training on somebody else's muscle car, street ride, or classic. There are no demo hoods in our classes because anyone can learn how to sand and buff on a flat surface about waist high. Training on real cars builds real technique because now you have to be careful as you sand and buff around edges, raise body lines. There's also fresh air grills, side mirrors, antennas, door handles, body trim, etc. that require skill and knowledge to sand and buff around. A flat demo hood will never give you that kind of real-world experience. After removing the orange peel by sanding the paint flat, next you'll use the skills you learned on Friday morning, how to use a rotary polisher with a wool pad to remove 100% of the sanding marks. After removing the sanding marks, again, you'll build on the orbital polisher skills you learned on Friday to perfect the paint and prepare it for a ceramic coating. And then you'll ceramic coat the car that you sanded and buffed. On Sunday, the third day of this 3-day class, we cover extreme boat detailing. We bring in the worst condition boats because boats in this condition enable me to teach the most topics, tools, techniques, and products. This class starts with machine wet sanding and machine dry sanding using gear-driven orbital polishers. After the sanding steps, you get a chance to test out your rotary polish skills on gel coat. The expectation is 100% sanding mark removal, and after removing the sanding marks, next you'll train on gel coat using orbital polishers, followed by how to install a marine gel coat ceramic coating. The Friday and Saturday classes start at 7:30 a.m. sharp and go until all topics are covered and training cars are completed. Because you're going to be tired, especially after using muscles you probably haven't used in years, we start the Sunday class at 8:30 a.m. This is me having mercy on you and letting you sleep in for an extra hour. I'll be completely honest, these classes are intense. There are no chairs. There's only a short break each day. Wear comfortable shoes and be ready to work. If you want to attend a class with comfy chairs and a lot of sitting, we recommend you look somewhere else. My philosophy is, I have you for 3 days, and for 3 days, I'm going to do a brain dump and do my best to teach you everything I've learned in the car and boat detailing world over the last 40 years in 3 days. My students love that kind of education, and I think you will too. Listen to what graduates said about my past classes.
Class was awesome overall. Really enjoyed the hands-on experience with the tools. There was a ton of tools. Mike was great, just answering questions as we went along.
Here at Mike's detailing class, working on a boat today. I've gotten a lot of experience with polishers and sanding. It was awesome for me. I don't have a lot of hands-on experience with that. I've definitely learned a lot. And today's a busy day.
Mike is incredibly animated. If you're going to be a teacher, you have to be somebody who has intonation in their voice. You have to have a sense of humor, especially when you're teaching adults, which this course was entirely comprised of. Mike is just a really good dude. He's a bit of a character, cracked some jokes, and just made the course really engaging.
The most valuable thing I learned in class was I think it was really just the experience. Actually doing something, doing it, not just sitting and hearing about it or reading articles online. I think the valuable thing was having someone there guiding you while you actually did what you were talking about.
For anyone considering taking this class, I would say it's definitely worth the money. I think you learn a lot and you meet a lot of great people and you really learn good technique and how to do things quickly and efficiently.
Great class, a lot of work. Be prepared to work those shoulder muscles.
Should have done it a long time ago. I have wasted so much money in compounds and just watching YouTube videos from people that are not as thorough, who are pushing their own agenda or product line. This was a bunch of different products, a bunch of different tools. I touched 8 different models of polishers, not 8 different polishers, but 8 different types of polishers, and all the different pads, everything from this is how you prep a pad and clean a pad, this is how, all the way to the compounds and applications to cleaning the pad in storage. So I wish I would have done this earlier.
You just need to go ahead and do it. If you're serious about your craft and you want to get better, this is the class you need to take because it's hands-on. You're working on cars right away. You're not sitting down on a PowerPoint, you're getting to work.
These classes take place at the Dr. Beasley's operating room in Stuart, Florida. Need more information on airports, hotels, restaurants in Stuart, Florida? I've got all that information plus suggestions on fun things to do on every class page. Over the last 15 plus years of teaching these 3-day classes, I've seen a lot of people, both men and women, take my class and also bring their family along for a fun-filled vacation. To get signed up, head over to drbeasleys.com/clinics for a list of all of our upcoming detailing classes. If you have any questions or need help getting signed up, I'm always happy to answer any and all your questions. Simply shoot me a text or give me a call on my personal cell phone number at 760-515-0444. I hope to see you at a future detailing class.